In a quiet town called Karnal, nestled in northern India, in a middle-class household with simple dreams, a little girl stood under the night sky, eyes full of wonder, heart full of questions. Her name was Kalpana. In Hindi, it means imagination, and imagination was her gift. While others saw airplanes fly overhead, she imagined herself inside them, and one day she whispered to the stars, "Wait for me. I'm coming." Kalpana Chawla was born on March 17, 1962, in Karnal. Her parents, Banarasi Lal Chawla, a textile businessman, and Sanjayawati, a homemaker, raised 4 children. She was the youngest, quiet, curious, always drawing airplanes, asking questions even her teachers couldn't answer. In school, she was known for 2 things: unusual silence and unusual ambition. She would cycle for hours to the local flying club just to watch planes take off and land. She studied at Tago Bal Nikatan School, where she excelled in math and science. And later, she did something unheard of. She chose to pursue aeronautical engineering at Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, in 1978. She was the only girl in the entire batch. In a room full of male students and skeptical professors, Kalpana sat calmly, solving equations faster than anyone else. She graduated top of her class in 1982. But when her friends aimed for jobs in India, Kalpana looked up again. "If I want to reach space, I must go where space is studied." And so, she applied for a master's program in the United States of America. In 1982, with a student visa and little money, Kalpana flew to the U.S. She enrolled at University of Texas at Arlington. She didn't know anyone. Her accent made her stand out. Some doubted her, others dismissed her. But Kalpana, she studied harder. She earned her master's in aerospace engineering by 1984. By 1988, she had completed a second master's degree and then a PhD at the University of Colorado Boulder. She wasn't just studying. Every new formula, every equation, was like one part of the wings that would help her one day reach the stars. During her time in the U.S., Kalpana met Jean-Pierre Harrison, a flying instructor and aviation author. They married in 1983. He supported her dreams, encouraging her every step of the way. He wasn't just her husband, he was her co-pilot in life. Kalpana began working for NASA at the Ames Research Center. She specialized in computational fluid dynamics for aircraft design. Her work was outstanding, precise, creative, reliable. In 1994, she applied to become an astronaut. Thousands applied. Just 44 were shortlisted. Only 6 were women, and only 1 was born in India. That one was Kalpana. In 1995, she was selected as an astronaut candidate. She trained for months, survived underwater simulations, spacecraft procedures, and zero-gravity chambers. She was no longer imagining space. She was preparing to live in it. November 19, 1997, Kalpana Chawla flew aboard Space Shuttle Columbia STS-87. She became the first Indian-born woman in space. The journey lasted 15 days. She orbited Earth 252 times, covering 10.4 million kilometers. She conducted experiments, spoke to school children from orbit, sent messages back home. And from space, she said, "The view is indescribable. You look out and see Earth as one home, no boundaries." India rejoiced. Her town celebrated. She was a national hero. But Kalpana, she was already thinking about her next mission. In 2000, she was selected again, this time for STS-107 aboard the same shuttle, Columbia. But fate delayed the mission multiple times. Technical issues, rescheduling, safety checks. Finally, on January 16, 2003, Columbia lifted off. On board were 7 astronauts. Kalpana was the mission specialist. They spent 16 days conducting over 80 experiments. She sent video diaries, smiled through the screen. But this flight would not return home safely. The mission was complete. It was time to return. As Columbia re-entered Earth's atmosphere, something went wrong. A piece of foam damaged the left wing during launch, and that damage led to the disaster during re-entry. The shuttle broke apart at Mach 18 over Texas just minutes before landing. The crew was lost. India cried. NASA mourned. The world stood still. Kalpana was just 41 years old. There was no body to return, and in India, people across the nation paid tribute to her memory. Schools were renamed after her, astronaut scholarships created in her name. Kalpana was posthumously awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor, the NASA Distinguished Service Medal, and the NASA Spaceflight Medal. An asteroid was named 51826 Kalpana Chawla, and a satellite, Kalpana 1, now orbits the Earth. When you look at the stars and the galaxy, you feel that you are not just from any particular piece of land, but from the solar system. Those were Kalpana Chawla's words, a gentle reminder that borders mean nothing when you look from the skies. She didn't just break barriers, she broke gravity. She proved that even a girl from Karnal could rise through silence, rejection, and tragedy to become a citizen of space. She didn't live to see old age, but she lived to see the universe. Kalpana Chawla, the star who flew and never fell. If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more inspiring journeys like this, make sure to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.